Shalom. I want to start off by giving all glory, praises, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the brothers that's teaching this truth and sincerity. And shalom to the hopeful elect, the 1/3, the sincere listeners. Alright, today's lesson is going to be about this 15-minute cities agenda. Okay, and I'm just gonna let the man say what he has to say, and I'm also gonna chime in, and I'm gonna bring out some scriptures. I'm probably gonna add another video to this clip as well, because I'm gonna give you an example of a 15-minute city that they actually plan on doing and making in Dubai, in Saudi Arabia, because the way they're gonna design it, it's gonna be designed to where everything you need is within the 15 minutes, and there's not gonna be any cars or anything like that. So it's almost like a prison. Like this, they're calling it a city, but it's like a walled city. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna let this guy speak. Then I'm gonna chime in, and we're gonna be hopefully edified through the Spirit.
Concept of a 15-minute city. If you haven't, I'm pretty certain you're going to hear about it pretty soon. The World Economic Forum, the United Nations are all working on this. And the concept is this. A 15-minute city is that everything that you would possibly need, your groceries, your dentist, your doctor, anything that you would need would be within 15 minutes walking distance of your home. And if you go outside of that 15-minute zone that you live in, you could possibly be fined or punished. See, what they want to do is limit your carbon footprint. They want to limit the use of your personal vehicle. See, if you drive your vehicle outside of that 15-minute zone more than 100 times a year.
And that's the thing, man. The Most High created, Israel to be able to subdue the earth, man, to have dominion over the earth. All right. So what is this about not being limited? All right. Being limited to just being to one location. All right. And that's how you know we're dealing with the devil here, man. Okay. We're going to get the scripture to back that up, because as a man, you're supposed to be able to go about and conquer and spread your seed, okay? And to be able to possess land, all right? And I did a video prior in regards to Israel, the so-called blacks, all right? And really all the tribes it's pertaining to, but they created laws to where Jake couldn't buy houses in certain neighborhoods, even though they actually had the resources too. They made laws prohibiting them from buying houses, man. Okay, and basically they just want to put you in slavery all over again. All right, so you can be tracked, so you can be sea-hipped. All right, and we told you, starting with our apostles and elders, okay, of Great Millstone, not to take that. All right, and that's going to be the final test. Okay, because if you take that, because all of this leads up to that. All right, that's how they're going to be able to track you and know if you left outside of your vicinity, okay, of the 15-minute city, okay, because they're going to have the C-hip. You're going to have the C-hip in you. But if you take that, all right, written in Revelations 13, all right, the Most High is going to destroy you, man. There is no repenting. There is no salvation if you take that. Okay? This is Genesis 1:28. It says, "And Yahweh blessed them, and Yahweh said unto them, Be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth." Okay? The whole earth. "And subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea." Okay? "And over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth." Alright? So you're supposed to be able to spread and go wherever you feel, man. All right, and really Israel is supposed to be able to do that 100%. Okay, but here it is. They're trying to limit that. They're trying to take away your freedoms and whether. And you people don't even know what's going on, man. You guys don't wake up. All you do is just force fed bullshit on your programmable news on your TV programs, right? Your TV programming, all right? That's all you know. You don't know anything outside of that, all right? But that's because the Most High has you in a trick bag, anyways. You're gonna be meant for destruction, okay? If you can't get it, if you don't see what's going on outside, this is not for you, man. Because the Most High is a God of knowledge, man. He's increasing knowledge and wisdom. We're not dealing with ignorance, man. We're not dealing with the blind, the spiritual blind. If you can't get it, we're moving on. That's it. That's why we appreciate the brotherhood, man. Okay, these are brothers that believe, just as much or even more, because every brother has their faith, right? But as long as every brother believes, man, that's a brotherhood, man. You know what I'm saying? But don't say we never warned you, okay, about what's to come. This is Isaiah 62:6. And it says, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, all right, which shall never hold their peace, day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord Yahweh, keep not silence, man. And that's starting with the prophets, starting with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone on down. Okay, we're supposed to make mention of the Lord. We're supposed to make mention of the prophecies that's written in the book. Okay, we're supposed to warn the people. All right, our people, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, of what's to come, the troubling times of what's to come. Okay, we're supposed to basically herald the coming of Yahweh Shai and him establishing a new righteous kingdom. Okay, wherein dwelleth righteousness, right? A new heaven. Okay, so we're constantly doing that day and night. Not keeping silence because brothers are posting videos every hour on the hour, every day on the day, every month. You get what I'm trying to say? Weekly. Okay. All throughout GMS, you're gonna find thousands and thousands of videos, man. We are the biggest news network in the world. Through the Spirit, we are the biggest news network in the world. All right.
Here, you could be fined. This is what they're floating around. And a lot of people would say, well, that's crazy. There's no way anyone would go along with that. But I have to remind you, what did we just do a couple years ago? Everyone locked themselves in their homes. People died in nursing homes alone because their family couldn't visit them. People lost their livelihoods. People lost their businesses. Just locked away.
And you guys already know, man. I'm not going to say too much because, but a lot of people are just passing away suddenly, you know what I mean? And if you're in the know, you know what's going on. We don't have to say too much, right? But especially the elderly, okay, because they want to get rid of those people anyways. They're taking up space, all right? They want to be able to implement this new digital system, and the elderly, they can't even, they won't be able to adapt to it. All right, they're still in their old school ways. They want to be able to use, cash and change and interact with a cashier. You see what I'm saying? This new system that they're implementing, they have a cash. What do you call this? Basically, you go into like a Walmart or something, and then it's like you go to the registry, but there's no cashiers, man. It's just a machine. You're just interacting with the machine. Okay? And right now it's in the trial stages because they still have one person monitoring people come in. If they need assistance and help, they'll come through, flash their card and make sure the system's running again, you know. But ultimately, they want to make that an automated system, man. Okay, they have cameras looking at you. They know who's purchasing what. Okay, this is just what we're the times that we're coming into now, and you people think that's okay. All right, only the Most High is supposed to have that power and knowledge to know where, who, and what everybody's doing at whatever time, man. Through the angels. Okay, you um, you devils, man. You're trying to be like the Most High. Okay. Isaiah 14:13. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yahweh. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. Okay, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High, man. You know, sending your satellites into space. All right, being able to track people. All right. Also, there's a movie called Eagle Eye. In that movie with Shia LaBeouf, the Eagle Eye basically tracking the person wherever your movements are, man. Okay, and that's ultimately what the Most High does on the right hand side, but Esau's trying to do that on the left. Okay, but you people don't see that. You people have just been programmed, man. You watch these movies, they go over your head. You don't think it's you don't think it's real. That would never happen. Just like how the guy said that, man. Oh, you just comply, man. You guys just roll over, lay over, and comply. And ultimately, what can you do? Ultimately, if the Spirit of the Lord is not with you, you people are done. You see what I'm saying? See, we have faith in the Heavenly Father that He's going to deliver us, man. And that's our plan, right? So we're doing what we got to do, all right? Building up our faith, setting up prayers, fasting, all right? Going out on the highways and byways, pushing out our videos, all right? We're doing what we have to do, okay? So we have a spiritual hedge and we're protected in that in those days, okay? But what are you people gonna do? You people of the world, man. What are you gonna do?
And back then, many of us were screaming at the rooftops, saying, this is all about control. All about control. It doesn't have anything to do with what they're telling us it is. And we could see the writing on the wall that it wasn't going to stop with those lockdowns, that we'd probably see new lockdowns, probably in the name of climate change. And here we are. This is the beginning of it. And it really got its big moment and really started to gain some traction in 2020 in Paris. The Socialist Party candidate for mayor won re-election. And one of the things that she was toting around back...
Slovakia, man. Another thing with this whole climate change thing is that it's such a broad term. Like, every day the climate changes, you know what I mean? Like, the temperatures are always changing every day. So what do you really mean by climate change? You know? I'm not going to say that the earth is not in disorder, because it is. You see what I'm saying? But why is it in disorder? You guys want to talk about climate change and all these things. All right? You can't put that on the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American. That wasn't our doing. We're just in this house, but we don't own it. The owner of the house is supposed to take care of the maintenance. All right? It's supposed to make sure the landscaping. Do you see what I'm saying? When you're an owner of a home, all right, you need to take care of the utilities. Okay? So it's the same forth with the kingdom, man. You need to make sure that the water systems is flowing properly. But you devils don't have proper knowledge of that, man. Or you do, and you choose not to use the proper knowledge. Everything you do is backwards. Okay, right? In our kingdom, we're not gonna have no fucked up plumbing systems, man. We're gonna have a intricate system that the Elamites are gonna be happy about, man. Because the Elamites in Elam land in India, they're in an outback house, shitting, all right, and stinking up the place. All right, but when the rulers, the righteous rulers, Israel, are you so-called Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans, who are the Israelites, when the Israel is in rulership, these other nations, these other heathen nations, they're going to be thanking us for bringing forth proper plumbing systems and whatnot, water systems, sewage systems, the righteous way, clean water. All right. Um, uh, Job 9:24. Where is it? Let me just go to it. This is Job 9:24. It says, "The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judge thereof. If not, where and who is he?" All right. So the earth is being governed by the wicked right now. And who is that? The so-called white man. Okay. He owns all the industries. You niggas don't own no industries. All right. You Hispanics, you don't own no industries. You may own a business, but your business is tied to the government that is established by the so-called white man. You see what I'm saying? You still don't own no actual industry. All the raw materials that you need for your business, you don't own it. You don't have the access to it, right? So this person he has hundreds of years over you in terms of economic wealth and status, credit, right? Okay. So you'll never catch up. You niggas will never catch up. I don't care if you get your first $1 million. And I'm not hating. All right. The most I bless you that with it, so be it. But it's on some. It doesn't matter in a sense that this place is crumbling, man. All right. That's why we pray for the Most High to take care of our daily bread. You know. And if Most High knows what it is, man. If you live in a place where rent is high, he's gonna have to make sure that you're making a certain amount of money to be able to cope with the rent. See what I'm saying? He's gonna, but everything is gradual steps, man. You might not get that right away. You see what I'm saying? You might have to suffer a bit, man. The Most High has to see if you're gonna be even worthy or willing, if you're worthy of even achieving a certain amount, making a certain amount of money. All right, because He knows that you might go and fuck it up, man. So He's gonna have to put you through tests, and make you appreciate what you have, really understand why you're in the predicament you're in, man. But eventually He'll take care of you, man. And He always does. He always will. Even when He has you putting you through the test, that's Him hardening you, man. It's a good soldier, you know. Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. Okay, and that's going back into Elam, when we're back in rulership, man. They're going to rejoice for us. Okay.
Back then was the idea of a 15-minute city. Now, what did I just say? Who was running for mayor? The Socialist Party. And she won. The socialist, communist agenda just spreading across the globe right now. But after she won that election, the World Economic Forum, the United Nations, they all jumped onto this idea of a 15-minute city. And this is moving forward. Right now, in Great Britain, in the county of Oxfordshire, they're voting and proposing that if any of the 150,000 residents drive outside of their designated district more than 100 days a year, that they'll be fined £70. I mean, what is this, the Hunger Games? I mean, you can't leave your district.
Cotton, man. What is it? The Hunger Games? For real. This is just the society we're living in, man. They don't just put out these movies for nothing. Okay, but like I read earlier, Genesis 1:28, you're supposed to be able to subdue the earth, man. As a man, that was your blessing, as an Israelite man. Okay, but they don't want you to leave, man. Man, the Most High is gonna have it to where 15-minute nothing. The Most High is gonna have it to where we're gonna be traveling to other planets, man. Yahushua is preparing other planets for us, man. His elect, for Himself and the elect, man. Okay, so I don't know nothing about what this guy's talking. All right, even you know, on a broader scale, you might think, you know, you don't. You obviously on this side you don't need it because it's not in righteousness really. But the Most High is gonna have it to where you have all type of mansions and stuff like that in the kingdom, man. You can have more than one dwelling place, however much you desire. Okay, and it's gonna be enough. It's gonna be enough. It's gonna be enough for everybody. It's gonna be so much that nobody will ever hate. There is not gonna be amongst Israel. There's not gonna be no hate because it's gonna be so much. You see what I'm saying? Everybody's gonna be doing well for Israel. You know, obviously, there's gonna be status. There's gonna be a little. There's gonna be rank.